Let's, oh, my favorite. Any guesses? Ferris wheel press. Now we'll start with, I think these are, yeah, I've explored my likes of deep blues and yet again green. So these are all my 3 Ferris wheel purchased last year. So let's start with my only green first. Yeah, I think it's become popular recently, the Peter Moss. I always pair this with my Sailor Manu nuts. Let's try. It's a bit challenging because the tip is very, the opening is very slim, small. So this is the Peter Moss. Oh, I need more, guys. Yep. Can you see, or zooming in again? Yep, another green, and yeah, my favorite. Just ignore my dog at the back, guys. He decided to join me. So yeah, let's put this aside and dip some writing. This bottle design is really scary. You need to be careful. It's really slim, and see the base. So it's just slimmer version of that round. It's, yeah, I forgot, 38 ml. Ferris wheel press, Peter Moss. I really like the packaging and how this is marketed. This brand is really, like, you can tell it's really worth your money, you know. So yeah, what am I doing here? That's the green. I just wish they are more easily available in Jakarta, because it's really difficult to purchase here. Made in America, I mean US, Canada, it's just almost too impossible, especially inks. For the second Ferris wheel press that I have, it is the bluegrass velvet. Yes, one of my, this writes really good with any pen that I use. So if you plan to start collecting or will try Ferris wheel inks, you need to start with this shade. If you like blue, it's really buttery smooth, especially in my Kawekos that are dry writers. Kaweco Sport, they tend to, because I have EFF, they're really dry, and it's very perfect match with these Ferris wheel inks. I have no comment. They really write good. That's why I wish they can sell in this part of the world without going to third party. But yeah, so Ferris wheel press, blue grass velvet. You see, it writes so wet, but it also dries quickly. So I really love this type of kind of pen. You don't need to worry if it dries too long. Whatever it is, the fountain pen that I pair it with, it really is a good match. I have no complaint with this brand. And also, see, I mean, oh god, I forgot the rubber. It's almost like half. So yeah, this is what you call overused pen. So I have blue pens, and this is the blue, my go-to blue. It's almost like 1/4. So yeah, third Ferris wheel I have is the Stored Blue. Again, another perfect ink for me. I'm not sure what was I thinking that when I buy these three, when I bought this, because they are all of the same cool tone. But yeah, I think it's saturated. So this is the least of my favorite because, but when it's in the pen, it's good. It's light, like I said earlier. I'm not fan of these pastel and fountain pen, pastel colors, because for me, it's not, it's just my point of, my opinion. It cannot be read like all those pinks, and it's very light. Why did I close it? I have to write. See, you cannot talk and do something at the same time, guys. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, so if it's very light, it hardly means seeds when you're journaling at it. So Stored Blue, but some people like light colored ink, so we have all our freedom here, guys. Is it wiggling my camera? Goodness gracious. Okay, so yeah, this is the pastel one that I have. I will rarely have this kind of shade, but as you can see, it's really pretty. So sometimes I use this for not for my planners, so Stored Blue for my journals. So yeah, the 3 Ferris wheel that I have. So as you can see, this one is a bit sheen, and it's like a denim blue for me, if in the camera, but in the real it's still like pastel blue. Yeah, and the green one is again similar to my sailors, but it's more of the avocado green for me. Now on to these two, can you hear? 2 bottles, Noodlers. These are the 2 inks that are very popular last year, and for me, when I like something, I know already that I'm gonna get the bottle. And also here, it's really difficult to get this kind of samples. These are all free given, but I will do that in another video. So vials like this, you can buy, but for special inks as such, it's rarely already good find if you can find it. So let's begin. My favorite dark shade is, I don't know what my dog is doing. Okay, my favorite dark shade is this Black Swan Australian Rose. I'm not sure if they have renamed it already. They went through some issues with their names. This Noodlers Ink, but not in this model, I think. Not in this color shade. So every ink I have, guys, are all purchased locally through a third party. So even though if I link them, I'm not sure if you are from Indonesia. But yeah, some also are made to, I pre-ordered them, so they order it for me. goulet and gold spots are here. Oh my god. I will have more inks. So yeah, very less option for us in this part of the world. Now let's try this black swan. I love this on my maroon pens. Wines shades are my favorite. Burgundy, Noodlers Ink, black swan. I used to put this in my Twisby's. Twisby pen, guys, is like, you will get bored, it will not finish the ink. So if you want to use that brand, you can have this huge inks bottle and then put them, like, it will last for a year. I promise you that. Or 6 months. Twisby are really get big capacity of ink storage. Yeah, so beautiful, very deep red, not bloody red, but more of the tone of a violet, almost like black, I mean dark shade. So you know those roses in the forest, like almost black? This is what I can imagine. So this again is the opposite one. This is a bright sunset orange, my favorite. So I don't mind getting a bottle, because to me it's like, it's now or never. When you buy here, it can be gone forever. The resellers won't get it again. That's the reason why I have bottles. But good thing they don't expire, or at least if you take care, it will not go bad. See that orange? Sunset Boulevard. Oh my god, it's like very good in your browns accent when you are journaling. I have a crappy tripod that keeps swinging, so Apache Sunset. I can always hear this before when Brian Goulet's favorite inks, and I always watch their YouTube, so I highly influence. And when Drew Brown will say it's good, it's really good. So as you can see that, as you write, you see all the 2 shades immediately. This is my kind of inks. Really coming out. Yeah. So that's Noodlers Ink. And although I'm not a fan of their packaging, it's chippy, but maybe that is their story. There's a meaning of every picture, but the way it's printed and stuff, or it's to show that they are handmade, homemade, I'm not sure. But they're a big company, so yeah, could have been better paper or something. But it's bottles, so, and very big, 3 ounce. So what, how many ml is that? Yeah, 3 ounce is 3 ounce. So I'm gonna show you these 2 in a close-up. Noodlers Ink Apache Sunset and Black Australian Swan. This I think is already renamed, I'm not sure, but, and also the Apache, they have updated their names. So yeah, my inks are outdated, guys. If you're looking for new ones, you won't find it yet here. For our next brand, let's do the Pilot. So who will not know this ink? In a hole. This is my one and only 50 ml bottle from Pilot. I have total of 4 Pilot colors. The Iroshizuku line, So but I opt to buy the Inaho, the big one, because this is already obsolete. They're not producing this anymore. So let's start with Inaho. Again, it's an olive green, so you will see more greens here, guys. Like I said, I'm this type of avocado person. Joke. So this is the Inaho. It's kind of muddy green, almost brown. So yeah, I don't know why when I started collecting fountain pens, I'm really drawn to these shades of ink. So I don't even do matchy with my pens before, but yeah, I like this kind of shades. So this is the Pilot. All Pilot, guys, I don't know if you already know, but to me they are all wet. So if you have a dry pen, this is perfect for you. And usually in my experience, Pilot to Pilot pen and Pilot ink. So that's how I come to know if the ink is good. I mean, if you put Pilot in another brand like Pelican, oh my god, then it's really wet. So I guess they're designed to use Pilot and Pilot pens. But yeah, so this is Inaho. And moving on, let's start with the Yamaguri brown. Let's do this quick because I don't like this video again. It will be one of the longest. Have you seen my fountain pen collection video, guys? Thank you for watching. It has been moving, I mean more views, so not bad as a beginner. Thank you very much. So I've ruined the bottle template. So yeah, this is Yamaguri, a deep, like maybe mahogany brown, I'm not sure. No, mahogany is reddish. So yeah, this is very like my table. Very dark brown. Pilot Yamaguri. Still it's Iroshizuku, so okay, let's just write. See, the shading is also good depending on how you use the weight when you write, but you can see the gradient. So yeah, that's the Yamaguri. I only chose Inaho to buy a big bottle because I know Pilots are wet writer, and that I'm not a fan of wet writers. But yeah, next is Yamabudu. This is my favorite. Again, purpley deep red. I cannot say if it's red, but like a black swan. I like this kind of. This is the most like feminine I can get close to the color. So let's try. It looks bright in this, but yeah, when it's in the pen, when you're using to write, it's not really this bright. Especially in my Sailor Pro gear, 21 karat gold nib, it's really dark. So only if laid out like this. Oh, I'm closing it again. There you go, mother brains. So yeah, Pilot. See, when it's written, it's a bit more dark. Yamabudu. So yeah, one of my the most magenta I have. So, lastly, in my pilot collection is the Tsukiyo blue. They always mention Konpeki, but I still cannot go into that bright color Konpeki, bright blue, because like I said, I'm more into deep. So the Tsukiyo is already close to Konpeki, but when you use this in the pen, it's dark, so only with the brush it looks a bit light and bright. In the pen, actual pen, it's close to blue black somewhat, yeah. Maybe because I'm cleaning it with water, we don't know, so you will see now how it's written. See, it's dark, but there is this shading, so I'm loving it. Or it's just in the Tomo River. I really experience different paper, different shades, so because I use all the time the Tomo River paper, then I'm swatching it here. My Hobonichis, they are mostly Tomo River paper, so yeah. This is my pilot collection. How wet is Noodlers, guys, compared to the others? Tsukiyo Inaho is my favorite. Vintage feel. These two are my girl and boy in the collection. Yep. Next on our list is the Atramentis. These are my only document inks. So this is the black, sepia brown, and the cola. This is my latest ink acquisition because I have pre-ordered this for like 4 months or 6 months, and it's scented one, so I really like. If you smell it, it really smells like Coke. I'm dying to have that Mont Blanc whiskey something, but it's no longer produced. So let's start with this cola. Let me just wipe properly so I don't put water in my inks. And for the cola, is again another deep red with a bit of orange, so you know, like the Rakota brick red. This is how I can describe it. So I love the smell. Coke. Smells like Coke. So let us test with the glass pen. Writing. Cola. So it's really just red, brick red. I like it. Obviously I'm dying to have the bottle. So that's cola. I'll give you a closer look in a few once we are done with the 3 bottles. Sometimes I wanted to archive my ink journal with the shades, but it would be easy later on for me to find with brand, because I'm not gonna be buying more. I mean, not that I won't, but most likely for this kind of inks. This is the sepia brown. I love to put this in my work horse pen, like the Vanishing Point. I like this in my work pen because if I get bored with black, then this is my next in line. So Yep. Let us test with writing. Should I divide this big video to two, guys, or you will continue watching it? Let's see. Sepia brown. So I'm not sure if I name it sepia, but in my college sepia is more of golden tone. So yeah, I finished interior design, but I didn't practice because I went into fashion and marketing, so I have a bit of color fine arts experience. So for the last Atramentis is Document Ink, the black. I think this is already halfway. This is obviously highly inspired by Lindsay Scribbles. In her channel, she always mentioned this and nothing else. No other black with the pilot vanishing point. So see, I have to dig dig deeper because it's already finished. I'm gonna do another sequence for just black inks because I'm in a hunt for document blanks. I heard about platinum carbon and what is the other one? The Noodlers Lexington gray. I'm to replace this, if not replace, like I don't want to finish this bottle, so again I'm closing it, goodness gracious. So I have to find another block to explore. Document archival ink. So these three inks is very good to use for work because they dry so fast even though you use a fine nib. So, and then it's permanent obviously, so you blank, I'm writing my family name, black. So yeah, this is the document one. Deep black, but still, like, if you look closely, it's a bit of gray is in there. So yeah, if you know any black document ink, guys, let me know. I would like to explore it. It's still wet though, So this is the Atramentis collection. Even black, I'm not able to spell. Goodness, you cannot really talk and do something. So yeah, no sheening and stuff, only the cola they have like two-tone, but yeah, this is just for work, I guess. So for our next brand, these are four. I really like this brand, and for the price, that's why I buy them. Like, no need to buy them in vial. So these are the Urban. I'm not sure for this what's the difference with this and this. They're the same, they're Urban, J Urban, but this one is Jackie's Urban. I don't know, but I think this is the lower version because of the price. So I have the Ombre de Barman, the Lady Tay, Pens and tea is influencing me to buy this. Birth Empire green, Cacao do Brazil. So these are two browns, one mustardy brownish, and again green. So I'm hoping I don't bore you guys with my greens. So let's start with the yellow first. The darker Ombre de Barman. So sorry if I'm butchering the names. I'm doing my best here. And anyway, so let's just have fun. No grammar police, yeah, and no. Yep, let's start. Ombre I think, yeah, this is the gold, very close to golden honey of diamond. So it's a summery mustard. Oh, it can be fall. I really like this kind of yellow. So yeah, let's test. I need to do this fast and quick, guys, so it's just one clip. And they have long names, goodness. Okay. Herbin. Let me know, guys, what's the difference with the J here and without the J. So yeah, your girl here is very new, not new, but lacks knowledge with this brand. Not bad. Yellow orange, like, so yeah. Okay, this is the first ombre, and then let's move on to, I think, the green. Two browns will be done. Oh goodness, how is this? Yeah, you know, when you do on the spot video, this is what happens. So you know what you get to do. Just enjoy and watch, guys. The girl is struggling here. Yeah. Okay. Vert Empire. It's the green. Similar to my sailor blue green. Foresty green. So yeah. I love how they look so similar, but they have different characteristics when they are in the pen. You know, this one is dry and it's not good, but again, too light to write with when I do it in my fountain pen, unless it's here in the glass pen. It's very dark, but yeah, you have to use this bolder nib so you can see the qualities of the color of the pen, because otherwise, see, if thin, hardly you'll see that there is significant or beauty in this green. So it's really to me like a sage green. So yes, these four I haven't explored much in my pen. I don't know why I keep grabbing my sailors and my diamonds. So this year I vowed to use them. Cacao de Brazil. Cacao in my country is the same, like the chocolate. See the dust? I'm so sorry. If you can see that, that's my how I store them. It's just outside of the box. I keep the boxes, but it's in my storage. It's not displayed. So all the dust will come. Yeah, cacao, very dark brown, almost burgundy black. I don't know how to describe this for you guys, but yeah, really deep brown with the red undertone. Red, I don't know. So yeah, just like a cacao, when it's fully ripe, cacao is yellowish in my country. We used to have a plantation, so yeah, not bad. I mean, it's not like I've just seen this now, but on a closer in Tomo River paper, so the beauty is really showing. I had once made swatch cardboard in I don't know what paper, maybe in amateur, and let me just show you quickly. It's really different. See, it's feathering. So this is a failed swatch book, so I had to ditch it. So yeah, it shows different characteristic in different papers. Lastly, the most ever popular I think in this collection is the Lady Tay Pens and Teas. If you haven't heard from her, I'm gonna put her in my description, the link. She's really fun to watch. She has a lot of knowledge when it comes to ink and fountain pens, and she's had a very big collection. I think she's reduced it, but she's one of the people also whom I'm looked up in YouTube for inks and tips for fountain pens. She has a lot. Very cool girl. Okay, so this is the Lady Day, like coffee, my coffee. So I should have find out what is the meaning of this Lady Day, but let's do that in the next video. Yeah, so whoever knows the meaning, comment down below. Sharing is caring, so share your knowledge. I love this color. It's always before in my Pilot Custom 823 is the pair. So yeah, that's it. I don't like to do overtime for this video. Okay, let's do it quick. The sun is going down. I'm doing my best to do a natural lighting, guys. So this is the 4 Herbin inks that I have bottled again. So yeah, this sums up my color palette actually.